Hello guys, welcome back to the Lightning Island, or should I say Forza Horizon 4 Fortune Island. Quickly gonna talk about it in this video, and yeah, it is what it is, let's call it that. It is exactly what I expected it to be. We have some dirt roads, there are some asphalt roads. It's an island, there's a mountain on it, and other than that it's all graphical stuff happening with lightning and thunderstorms and northern light during the night time and such. The map itself, it's more or less comparable with Blizzard Mountain, and yeah, that's also in such a way it's comparable that if you put snow on here, it kind of reminds me of Blizzard Mountain. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's up to you. Personally, I find it a bit... To me, it felt like I've seen it. I've been on an island with a mountain on there, and if it's winter season, because the seasons will transfer, I assume, if it's winter season in 2 or 3 weeks, this thing is going to look exactly like Blizzard Mountain. It's an island. I went through it yesterday in a stream, which I posted in several parts. And I'm basically done with it. I played for 4 or 5 hours. I have completely maxed out everything. I've done every single event. I have done all of these things. PR stunts on 3 stars. I have done the seasonal events, which are completed, as you can see. And yeah, nothing much major happening there. Forza Live is also happening every hour and so on this map. That is exactly what you find here. But I'm not super excited about it, to be honest, because to me it really feels... Put snow on here and this is Blizzard Mountain. The problem that I have with it is there's not much new gameplay on itself. Obviously you have a new map part, which you, just like with Blizzard Mountain or with Hot Wheels, you took some sort of device. This time it was a hovercraft, and you teleport to this island, and then you arrive here, and then it already starts. That's the whole thing what I have with it. I like to, if you're familiar with the channel, I like to put effort in a game. And that doesn't need to be extreme grinding, like for instance in the Crew 2. I'm also not happy with that, because that's a bit over grinding. But here you don't have to do any single thing. All of these races, you have to complete them. You don't need to win them. You do not need to make the top 3. You can finish in 12th position. It doesn't matter. It will complete them. So yeah, that I already found a bit strange in a driving racing game. You at least expect to be in the top 3 or so. Nope. You can finish 12th. It will complete. The only thing you will have is you will, if you finish 12th compared to 1st, you will have some less influence and you progress a little less fast. But other than that, doesn't matter if you finish 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 17th or whatever. So that's already a problem. The other problem I have with it is nothing to any of these races, not even to the Kraken or the Leviathan, which are the 2 big races at the end of the campaign thing. Nothing is rewarded there as a car or so. This expansion comes with 10 cars. You arrive here on that island. It's for like for 3 minutes or something. You are on that island. And if you go to the festival, because that's like the first thing that you encounter is like, hey, here's a new festival. So you take a look there and you take a look in the auto show. And you come to the conclusion that you have already 6 new cars. In other words, they're throwing cars at you again. BMW M5 2018, free to download. Then you have that, what's it called, Exomotive, the Exotet or whatever it's called, off-road buggy thing, free to download. The Funky Motorsports F9, free to download. Then one which I completely missed out a couple of times. I was looking for that 10th car yesterday, but it was actually also just to download. This Minor Series 2 Traveler the Morris Minor. That's car number 4. Let's see, what else did we have? I'm quickly going over it. And then you have this Rebel thing here. The Rebel TRX Concept. That is the thing that you get here. So that's like car number 5. And then I missed some here or there. One which you could also immediately download it. It doesn't matter that much. Anyway, you get like 6 cars. So you arrive here, you're like 3 minutes on this island. Out of the 10 new cars that are available, you already have 6 immediately available in the auto show. Free to download, don't have to do anything for it. Here they are, they just give them to you. That's the that's the general thing that I have with this game to begin with already. I bought about 5 or 6 cars. I completed my Porsche collection earlier, and I spent 10 or 15 million on a couple of Porsches now, but before that I only had like 4 or 5 or 6 cars that I bought. And in total I have 469 cars in my garage. So where do all these things come from? From wheel spins and so on. So you get 6 cars from the auto show, and then you have these riddle things where you have to find a crate, and every round on this island, there are 10 rounds. Every round on this island it unlocks another one of those crates, and then you have to figure out that riddle, and if you found the riddle you can find the crate, and in the crate is 1 million credits. Also that, they are throwing money at you like it is no big thing. 10 million in total you get from this whole island thing, and including in those 4 in crate number 2, 5, 8 and 10 there's also a car. That's where the other 4 cars are coming from. So you get 10 million credits, you get more or less get 10 cars for free, and other than that it's an island with a mountain, which reminds me a lot of Blizzard Mountain in Forza Horizon 3, which is meanwhile a couple of years old. Behind these big races, no reward at all. Behind this Drift Club 2.0, although you get the 21 stars, no reward at all. Takes about 4 or 5 hours, you play completely through this thing and you're done with it. And the reason you're done with it is because the team adventure thing, the online mode, it doesn't transfer here. It is available here more than likely, I'm not even sure of that, but if it is available then it will be like on Blizzard Mountain, where you can only play with people who have the VIP and who have this expansion. If you want to do the normal team adventure, you have to travel back to the normal map and then do the stuff there. So this is going to be, for me this is Blizzard Mountain 2.0 in such a way. People are playing here in the beginning, it's cool, it's a new map, and they play around on it, and give it a week or 2, 3, and everybody's gonna be back on the mainland, and that's where they will racing. Because nobody, except for the people who have the VIP and just wanna, I don't know, do stupid stuff or explore the map here, nobody will be on this island, because there's nothing to do anymore. The seasonal events, there are 3 available, and they come with super rewards being 9 wheel spins. Each of these 3 seasonal events have 9 wheel spins. So also that, if you have 10 cars, at least put these cars in the big races at the end of the campaign, or in the seasonal events, or in the new Drift Club story. No. You arrive here on this island, 5 minutes later you have 6 cars, you find these 10 crates, which you can do in a couple of hours, and also there are 4 cars that they throw at you, next to the fact that in each of these crates is 1 million, so they also throw 10 million at you. Yeah, for somebody who likes to put effort into a game, this is not my expansion. It was part of the VIP thing that I bought, so, and there's another one coming in February or March, which I expect to be some other plastic ramp stuff like Hot Wheels was in Forza Horizon 3, because you already have like Hot Wheel cars available. If you check in the cars and you go for Hot Wheels, let's have a look. We already have the Bone Shaker and the Twin Mill, and also if you check the wiki list you will see the Mustang and the rip rod also being on there. So it's, to me, it's kind of feels like we're gonna get some sort of Hot Wheels thing, either in the next expansion or some event around it or something like that. In combination with Hoonigan, probably, because they are dropping Hoonigans. That was the sixth car that you could find in the auto show. It's a Ford Fiesta ST Hoonigan, and they're gonna add some more Hoonigans. Also, this update was the expansion, but it also came with update number 4, and that also brought some new stuff around. Have to go back to the festival again. Because also it's put in the upcoming Car Pass cars. The Corvette ZR1, do we really need another Corvette? And I'm thinking we already have like 7 or 8 of those things. The Camaro ZL1 2018, we have a ZL1 2017, so also that. Not super excited about these two cars. We have a garage bunch, and the garage is becoming a problem because if you get garage, if you don't have enough room, you only have like 550 spots in your garage, and there are 475 cars. So if you want to have double cars like in 2 different classes, then you're already going to be almost on the limit. And then you have these 21 weeks, you get these car pass things. So that's like 42 extra cars, and then you have the Forzathon rewards or the seasonal event rewards or whatever you call it. So yeah, also that. An Aero Morgan, we already have one, but this is the convertible version of it. Another Triumph, a Ferrari GTC for Lusso. Then we are already talking about 3rd of January. Lamborghini Jarama. This double cab pickup Volkswagen thing. We already have the normal van. We have a Forza edition of it, and now they come up with a pickup. So also not really. It's the same van, only a couple of years later difference. That's another thing that I have with this game is we have 17 Subaru WRX and Nissans and all different years. Yeah, then you can easily get 600 cars in the game. The problem I have with this is mainly that I don't want half of these cars in my garage, but they just throw them at your head, and if you dare to remove them from your garage, you win them the next game again from a damn wheel spin. All about these wheel spins is more like a lottery, next to the fact that it's about clothes and dancing modes. It's a car game. That's my opinion about it, but that's not how they did it. It's a bit too much copy and paste. That's what I make of it. Also, these cars like the Porsche collection, this thing, completely Porsche collection, was more or less VIP car thing or a car pack in Forza Horizon 3. Now you can just get them, but it's the same cars. So also there are some newities here and there, but not that much. As for this island, yeah, like I said, played 4 or 5 hours yesterday in different streams. I'm completely done with it. All events done, everything on 3 stars, which can be put on 3 stars. All the crates found. And if you give it 2 weeks, then it will be winter season here. Then this thing looks exactly like Blizzard Mountain. What else do we have? Next to the cars that we just saw from the car pass, there will be Forzathon cars. They are more or less already mentioned in the if you look in the auction list and you go through all of these brands and look at the models, there are 4 cars there which are not in the game yet. So I'm assuming that will be the Forzathon rewards for the upcoming weeks. And that will be the Automobile DS3 Racing, basically the rally car, I'm guessing. The Hoonigan RS200, so that's another Ford RS200 under the Hoonigan logo thing. A Hudson Hornet and a Mosler MT900. Those 4 cars are mentioned, so that's more than likely the upcoming Forzathon rewards. It's a bit more playground on the map, let's put it that. That's more or less what it is. Fortune Island. Let me put it this way. If I did not have the VIP thing, I would not bought this expansion. Because yeah, it's all a bit, again, no effort, everything thrown at you, now it's even extremely thrown at you with like 1 million in each of the crates. It's like good. You just get like by doing the campaign, which is like you always do when there's an expansion or a new game. You go through the campaign. You just get like 10 million credits, 10 new cars, which they also throw at your head. No effort needed for anything of it, except for like 4 which are in the crates, but you find the crates anyway. So no. Gameplay wise, 4 or 5 hours and you're completely done with this island. And I think give it a couple of weeks. More than likely also the people will be off this island, just like happened with Blizzard Mountain. Because people want to race with their friends, and it's not possible if their friends do not have this island, they can't play here together, and yeah. So people go back to the main map and they also do the team adventure there and so on. A bit things to play around on, but other than that, it's a graphical thing, thunderstorms and lightning and all that kind of thing. But don't care for that at all. For me it's about driving and racing, and just like on the normal map you have the 3 series available: road, dirt and off-road. Street scene is not available, which kinda logic. There are not that many. Basically you have like one big asphalt road here and all the rest is dirt roads. All that brown stuff is dirt roads. And then you have like one big asphalt road, more or less. And then you have some islands where you can play around on, drive to the sea and find some treasure chests or crates, and also some influence boards. Yeah, it is not much more than what it was. It was Horizon 3. Expansion to an island, there's a mountain on the island. Put snow on here and it's Blizzard Mountain 2.0. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.